Well, moving on to lighter news. Well, literally picture this. You are in a flight and it gets diverted to a city in the opposite direction due to some mid-air nuisance by a pilot, that too. Yes, you heard that right. An off-duty Alaska Airlines pilot tried to pull a crazy stunt by shutting off the engines mid-air. But that's not it. He later blamed it on a nervous breakdown and a wild psychedelic magic mushrooms trip. Now let's take you through the series of events that unfolded. As per the reports, the pilot consumed magic mushrooms about 48 hours prior to the incident. And hours later, he was riding as a permitted jump seat passenger in the plane's cockpit. Now this is a general practice that is allowed by the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration, or the FAA. It is a regular mode of transportation for the commercial airline pilots or staff to either go back home or fly off to their next assignment. Now, after the flight reached crushing altitude, the pilot pulled the bizarre and dangerous move. He shut the plane's engines mid-air, causing utter chaos. As per the reports, the pilot said, and I'm quoting him here, "I pulled both emergency shut-off handles because I thought I was dreaming and I just wanted to wake up. I messed everything up." Well, after being subdued by one of the pilots leading to his arrest, the pilot told an officer that he had consumed psychedelic or magic mushrooms for the first time, as he had allegedly been depressed for the past 6 months. Alaska Airlines reported that no signs of impairment were noticed at the time of check-in or even boarding procedure that would have prevented the intoxicated pilot from boarding the flight. The Alaska Airlines flight bound for San Francisco had to be diverted to Portland. That is after the menace took place. The suspect here in question is a 44-year-old man named Joseph David Emerson. Well, according to the county sheriff there, the booking information, Emerson has been booked on 83 counts of attempted murder and endangering an airplane after being arrested by Port of Portland police. Later in a court appearance, Emerson entered a not guilty plea to state charges through his defense attorney. Take a listen.
That defendant has committed.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. For Mr. Emerson, he is truly named. We've received 2 copies of the district attorney's information. We would waive further reading and advice of rights, reserve all rights read into the record this morning, enter a not guilty plea on all counts. Request dates in the normal court.
Meanwhile, the FBI is further probing the incident and have also assured the travelers that there is no continuing threat related to this incident. An FAA pilot database showed that Emerson is listed as a certified pilot who received a medical clearance just last month.